Hey, what's up, guys? And what's happening? It's Gamers Nation 1234 here, and we're a show where we talk about video games, kind of like just a group, and where we talk about various topics. Throughout the show, you can always ask questions, whether it be live or whether you catch it later. You can watch it later. So we're gonna start with the introductions. So, hi, I'm Will. And then we're gonna go down. So we're gonna say, all right, we got Dirty. Introduce yourself. I don't know.
What's up, GM? What's up, YouTube? This your boy Dirty. You already know it's Blue. Let's go.
Yeah, we already got Blue in here. All right. So next we have Brooklyn Bawse advertising. I mean, not advertising. Introduce yourself. I'm probably gonna stop my man.
What's good, YouTube? Started from the bottom. Now we here. It's Brooklyn Bawse.
All right, we got Brooklyn in the house. Next, we got Danny. Introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Danny.
That's it.
I know, right?
Like, really? Hi, I'm Denny. I'm an absolute fan of video games. I'm excited, ecstatic.
All are fans of video games.
So what? Emphasize it. I don't know.
I'm a huge Tomb Raider fan.
Yeah, something like that.
You're a Tomb Raider.
Your number one source for Tomb Raider stuff. You know,
That's
you can
it.
do something like that. I mean, come
That's
on.
him.
And Marvel and Harry Potter.
Exact. There you go. Marvel and Harry Potter. Go to Denny and me, because I'm a Harry Potter fanatic too. So. Lynn, introduce yourself.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Lynn, aka iPod One reviewer, checking in with you guys for another episode.
Another episode. All right. Next we have Ms.K. Introduce yourself to those that probably don't know who you are. Or Lynn, if you want to do it, go ahead. Lynn, if you want to do it.
Ms.K got it. Ms.K got
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
all right.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ms.K. 219 Gary IND, gaming across all platforms and handhelds. You already know what it is. Let's get it popping.
I love how all you guys have your own slogans. I love it. I love it. Trent, introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Trent from the Trent Network that has no videos. Yeah.
See, that's good. I don't know. That's good. And Thuggy, how you doing, Thuggy? Introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Lucky Plus, your handheld console gamer.
See, I love it. I love it. Everybody did like an intro and everything. I absolutely love this. Okay, so we're gonna start with something that I personally just want to throw in the show. Normally, this is gonna be a completely different way of how we're gonna do the show. Shadow of Mordor has come out.
Oh my god.
I've been posting up footage, and you know what? Look, I know this is.
Oh my gosh, really?
Look, no, the reason
You
why
want me to do it, Will? You want me to do it?
Go ahead, do it.
No, go ahead, Will.
Okay. I got Shadow of Mordor, and the only reason why I'm mentioning this, I'm not advertising, I'm advertising it because it's good. It is good, and I'm finally happy that the next gen console. Look, Miss K got it too. Repping it.
Is that your favorite game so far? What you say now? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Wow.
Yes.
It's strong.
Yes.
It's fast.
Definitely. I have to say. Well, no, wait. When I'm saying Smash Brothers is not a Nintendo
It
game.
doesn't count.
When it comes to next gen,
Yeah.
because nothing can touch Smash, in my opinion. But when it comes
Not
to
out yet.
gen, this is it. We got this. Oh my god! But if you guys, this game is only currently available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and I believe PC, and will be coming out for PS3 and Xbox 360 on November 18th. I don't know why it's different, but apparently it's different. This game is beautiful. I have gameplays on my channel if you want to see it. Ms. K has gameplays on her channel, I believe, and things like that. We also have a person that wants to say the Infomaniac. Greetings, my magic people. Smiley face.
Oh,
Greetings to you.
Thank you, Infomaniac.
Oh, hello, Info.
Hello.
Oh my God. All right, so normally you are free to ask any questions throughout the show anytime you want. So be sure to ask us questions. You can make the show. All right. We're gonna start with some news, and then we're gonna see what everybody thinks of it because I feel like, well, Lynn, actually, I want to start with your news first because this sort of pertains to that. So yes, what do you what was your news about PlayStation Plus?
Let's see. Let me find it. PlayStation Plus fees are increasing in various regions such as South Africa, the Ukraine, Russia, Turkey, and India. And let's see, what does it say here? A 3-month subscription will rise from $12.88 to $19.46. And a yearly subscription will rise from $43.45 to $66.55. That's a lot. That's a hike.
Yeah.
That is
But
a really
so
big hike.
far, they're not. Currently, they're not talking about raising the PlayStation Plus in North America region.
They better not.
Well, you never know.
They better not. So the thing is oh, also the Infomaniac said Red Dead Redemption is the definitive Western experience. I agree.
It is.
Also,
I agree.
I can't
It
wait.
is.
All right, so we're gonna go down the line and see what everybody thinks about it. So let's see. Let's go. All right. So Dirty, what do you think about a possibility of PlayStation rising the price of PlayStation Plus? Not here in the States so far. We know it's not hitting the United States. That's what the article states. But it will be hitting other. It's hitting other regions like Turkey and India and things like that. Dirty?
To me, man,
Dirty with the blue hair? Are you there?
Can you hear me?
All right, we're going to go to Bawse. Brooklyn
I heard.
Bawse.
Wait a minute. He
He's
was
there
talking.
with
He was talking.
I didn't hear him.
Give us talk.
I can't hear him. Why can't I hear him?
Can you hear me?
I am
Can
so
everybody hear me?
sorry, Dirty. I can't hear you, though. I don't know why
I
can't
can hear him. We can hear him.
Oh, you know what?
Okay,
Then
well then you talk.
let me drop out and I'll come back in.
Let me know when you're done, so that way that he can't.
And you're still over talking him.
Tell Will, I'm just
Go
gonna
ahead.
go to the next person. I'm gonna drop out and come back in.
He said go to the next person. He gonna drop out and come back in.
Yeah, because I can't hear him. I don't know why it's not working for me, but you guys can hear him. I don't know. Maybe your computers are better than mine. Possible.
I'm on my phone, so there's no excuse.
Well, your phone is a completely different structure, so maybe it's better there. I don't know. Boss, what do you think of PlayStation Plus raising its prices in other territories?
Oh, that's real interesting. You know, the reason I say it's interesting because the PS4 will finally be coming to China due to the fact that the last 2 years they had like a ban on video games. Not to say that they don't have any PS4 in China, but you can go to a retail chain and actually get it. So now you're going to be able to get the PS4 very soon. The Xbox One also, by the way, just launched last week and has moved 100,000 units so far. So, I mean, the fact that the PS4 will be increasing the price is actually a bit ridiculous. And here's why I say this, because they aren't bundling it with anything. Now, if they was to increase it, now I would at least want PlayStation Now with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That would be, you know, more accommodating to the people that actually support it. So I think it's horrible. I think it's corporate greed when it comes to this.
All right. Denny.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think about PlayStation Plus increasing its price? Since you're in Europe, your country, luckily, is not affected by this, so you're not getting a price hike, at least not now. But what do you think?
I'm safe for now. I'm happy with that. I'm lucky with that.
Okay.
But unfortunately for these people in Asia, it's less of a good thing. They have to pay more.
I know it's a
So
pain.
I think it's not fair
Yeah,
for them.
it's definitely not fair. Dirty, are you back? I want to make sure I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Okay, now I can hear you. Okay, all right. I am sorry if I was talking over you. I couldn't hear you, so I didn't know. What are your opinions or what are your thoughts on PlayStation Plus going up in these countries?
I don't think they should. They making money,
Mm-hmm.
from, what I'm saying, from different regions. So that money coming in, even if it's just a monthly that people are doing, you still have, you know, thousands or maybe millions that's coming in just a month alone. You know what I'm saying? Then you got 3 months, you got a year. So I don't see why they would actually do that. You're making money. You didn't do it for the PS3, so now you're doing it for the PS4. So you should be good. The money is flowing in. You know what I'm saying? So you should be taking that money and doing other stuff with your network. So I don't see.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh
I don't know why
my.
they should be going up
Buy
because
some servers or something.
is it a big difference between the PS3 network and the PS4 network that they making us pay for now?
No.
No, except the fact that we're forced to buy it this time around to play online. And the
So
free, and that's the only difference. That's the only difference. They took away something that was free and made us pay for it.
That's it.
they're just being greedy.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much. But Lynn, what are your thoughts? Since you're the topic holder of this, what are your thoughts?
I think they should leave well enough alone. There's no need for that inflation rate right now. They're just getting started in some of those areas, and they're already leaving a bad taste in people's mouths by doing that. So, I don't know, the situation as far as currency in those areas. Maybe it's not such a big deal, you know,
Mm,
um, I'm not sure. But to me, looking at those prices, the inflation prices in U.S. dollars, that is very expensive. And I
yeah.
would be totally upset if I had to pay 60 some dollars for PlayStation Plus. That's
Mm,
not cool. Not cool at all. I
yeah.
don't care. That's just not right. Yeah, you're basically loaning me games throughout the year anyway. Unlike Xbox or Microsoft, rather, that when they give you games, they're your game. You can
Yep.
play them
Hmm.
whether you have live or not. So, that is one thing I could say about Microsoft over PlayStation is that the free games they give you, you can keep them like I said, whether you have Xbox Live or not, but the PlayStation Plus, they're basically loaning you those games because you have to continue to pay for PlayStation Plus in order to play them.
Hmm.
So I don't I think it's a bad idea for them to raise the prices like that.
It is. It is. Miss K, what are your thoughts on it?
To me, I think it's a cash grab from Sony. Basically, it's a cash grab. They're not. They're. I don't think they intend on buying any servers with it. Let's just say that it's a cash grab. That's all it is, and it's not right.
Yeah.
It's not fair, to the consumers because
Uh,
they're not going to invest in the network. So why even charge?
we even have a comment on this. Coupon. I hope I'm saying your name right. So please forgive me. Has said they found out they were losing money, so Sony decided to do the PSN stuff. Greedy and broke.
Yeah,
Wow.
So
he's correct.
so yeah. Trent, how do you feel about this whole PlayStation Plus raising the price? Trent, do you guys hear him? Is it the same that
No.
happened?
I don't hear
Okay,
him.
okay, we don't hear
No,
you, Trent. Okay, hey Trent, how you doing?
Just Google things, something's
Oh,
wrong. Because it was like when I first came in the call, it turned my mic off, even though it wasn't muted.
Yeah, it's weird.
What I was saying is, it's kind of sad and messed up. I agree they're not going to do anything for the servers.
Right.
And if they did this in the U.S., I would just become a PC gamer because it's not worth the money for Microsoft or Sony. They're not really doing enough for $60 a month. Not for me. I could just be a PC gamer. Their exclusives aren't worth that for me. So, because there are no fees with PC per month or per year. You don't have to pay anything just to play online. That's
well,
crazy.
Unless if you're playing a subscription-based game.
Yeah, and then you got it like Final Fantasy 14. You play subscription-based game, and you pay for the freaking thing. PlayStation
Console
Plus.
too.
Yeah. So you doubling on console. So yeah, I will. Not cool.
Not cool. All right. So, Thuggy, what are your thoughts on PlayStation raising the price of PlayStation Plus to other countries?
Really don't got too much to say. I think they should just keep the price how it is right now instead of trying to get extra money.
All right. And Infomaniac, I will get to your questions real quick. Let me just get this out. First off, transform. Calm down. Okay. Well, first off, I think that this is absolutely stupid of Sony. And this always happens. I'm gonna say this right now. Whoever is the top dog in the console generation becomes so freaking greedy.
Yeah.
Becomes greedy that they forgot that it was listening to the fans that got them there in the freaking first place. Now, PlayStation doesn't have any games, and sure, yeah, you're giving us Drive Club, for free on PlayStation Plus, but whatever. That's not even.
Is it the full game though?
No, it's just a PlayStation
it's not
Plus
full
edition.
game.
But we'll get into that. We'll get into that. But the thing is that, yes, it's absolutely greedy. It's ridiculous. And you better not do this in the States unless if you plan on adding PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Now for free and throwing in something extra into it, because that's ridiculous. You raised up the price by $20 in the country's currency. That's ridiculous. So if they're trying to charge us $70 for a PlayStation Plus, I'm like, you're not even giving me games now on PlayStation Plus that make it even worth it. I'm not even playing online on any of these games. I'm sorry, I'm not even playing online. This game, Shadow of Mordor, doesn't even have internet.
Exactly.
So that's like a month gone to waste with me not playing internet. And then on top of that, the games that you're giving me are crappy anyway. So whatever. Hold on. Okay. I'm done. We're gonna go to the Infomaniac. He had a bunch of stuff in reference, so forgive us for being really late with this. But he says Red Dead Redemption is the definitive Western experience. Which we already got that. I hope Rockstar makes a sequel one day, which supposedly in the rumor, Infomaniac, that they are making that they're making a remastered edition in March of Red Dead Redemption, and then the sequel will be coming out in November. But that's just a rumor. Somebody was in a closed Rockstar event at what was the last game event before Tokyo Game Show? What was it? Gamescom? No, PAX, and then that they did they saw like a closed event and they didn't show anything, and it showed a trailer of them. The guy was just saying his experience. So take it with a massive grain of salt, but it sounded pretty credible. Also, he has a question for all of us. Hopefully we answer his question. I hope I'm saying this correctly, because personally I never played this. He says, who has played Call of the Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth? It's a survival horror game based off of the works of H.P. Lovecraft. All right. Has anybody? Okay. If I'm butchering that name and anybody here has played it, please correct me, because the Cthulhu or the Chthulu I'm sorry. I hope I'm saying that right. So I personally haven't played it. Has anybody ever played it?
No.
I don't play survival horror, so definitely no.
Okay.
What's the name of the game again?
It is called Call of
Spell it.
Cthulhu.
Call of Juarez?
No,
Perez.
you know
Spell
what?
it.
I'm gonna spell it. It's CTHULHU.
No.
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 Okay, but it says based off of the works of H.P. Lovecraft. So no. But unfortunately it looks like nobody here has played it because nobody's speaking up. So, oh, I love that game. Or no, I'm not. So I'm sorry for Maniac. You know.
Are you talking about Call of Tulu?
Yes, that one. That's what it sounds like. You played it?
No, but I know it's a game about something like zombies, but they look like I don't know what
Cthulhu
they
monsters,
look like.
and they're it's Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Okay, thank you, Cthulhu.
Yeah, it's
I feel
pretty
like
old.
Half-Life.
But the thing is that I think this the.
It's on
this is not
Xbox
the-
and PC.
Oh, it is on Xbox.
Original
and PC.
Xbox, not Xbox.
Oh, okay. All right. Because the thing is that because this game seems a little bit like I thought it was like a Minecraft thing because you know how they have like the Hunger Games for Minecraft, and I thought this was something like that. I didn't know that that's what it was. So I'm sorry, I never heard of it. I heard of H.P. Lovecraft, but I'd never heard of I heard the name. The name sounds familiar, but I've never played it personally. Sorry. Our last topic was PlayStation Plus, and if any of you guys have any questions, feel free to ask during the show. Wow, we got a lot of viewers, even though it's like 4:30. I don't care. I'm happy with that. Let me see. All right, we got PlayStation Plus stuff. So anybody who's a PlayStation Plus member, October's list has come out. So let's see if this excites any of you. Anybody? Let's see. You guys ready? You guys ready?
Yep.
It's October, new PlayStation stuff. So the games that we will be getting for the PlayStation 4 are Dust and Elysian Tale. It's immerse yourself in a gorgeous hand-painted world.
An Elysian Tale.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Elysian. See, I can't even say. I can't even say anything.
Elysian. An Elysian Tale.
An Elysian Tale. Okay, thank you. An Elysian Tale. Thank you. Always correct me if I say something wrong. It says, it's a hand-painted world and search for your true identity as a mysterious warrior, Dust. Your action is packed journey will take you to peaceful glades, to snowy mountaintops, and beyond. Okay, so I'm not going to read the rest. Next is Spelunky, PS4, and it's crossed by, I hope I'm saying that right, Spelunky or Splunky, whatever. Spelunky is a unique platformer with randomized levels that offer challenging new experience each time you play. Journey deep underground to explore fantastic places filled with all manner monster traps and treasure. Go solo and bring up 3 friends to join you in cooperative play for frantic deathmatch. All right. Next we have bonus for PlayStation 4. We get Drive Club PlayStation edition, the PlayStation Plus edition. Drive together, win together. Feel the thrill of high-octane racing by downloading Drive Club PlayStation Edition. Take a test drive of the world's most social racer. Features unrestricted access both offline and online to the 11 tracks of India and 10 cars for your garage. So that's what comes with the PlayStation Plus Edition. You get 11 tracks of India and 10 cars for your garage. That's it. That's what the PlayStation Plus Edition is. I really don't know what that means. Also for PS3, you're getting Batman Arkham Asylum. So I'm pretty sure that everybody's already played that game. Next, we are getting Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mystara. God, I cannot read today. I need to go back to school. It combines 2 timeless Dungeons and Dragons arcade classics, Tower of Doom and Shadow over Mystaria, into one definitive package. Battle through a rich fantasy universe. Okay. And for the PS Vita, and this is also for PS4, free to download for free, I'm assuming, Pix the Cat, Pix the Cat is an intense arcade game designed to boost your heart rate. Rescue forsaken ducklings from nestled levels of the infamous Grid of Infinity. Perfect your skills to speed and combo up. It kind of reminds me of Pac-Man. I guess that's what it is. And then the final one is Rainbow Moon for PS3 and PS Vita.
Ooh,
Rainbow Moon is a
Rainbow
beautiful role-playing
Moon.
game
Yes.
filled with exploration, turn-based battles, character development, 6 playable main characters with upgradable weapons and armor, and more than 20 challenging dungeons await you in this fascinating story that lasts over 40 hours.
I'm gonna have to download that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, well, thank you, Infomaniac, for watching the show. He says, I gotta go, guys and girls, but it's been a pleasure. See you later, Hammerheads. Thank you. I love it. Hammerheads. I love it. I gladly take. Okay.
I mean, I would like to say that I would have to co-sign Dust and Elysian Tale. I mean, I downloaded that on PS3 when it was available when it first came out, and it's a RPG side scroller, which is very unique. It's actually made by a team of 4 people. 4 people made this game. So when you actually play it, it is a true independent game. So I guarantee you guys will enjoy it. It's about, you know, a guy who's a rabbit and you have a sword who becomes your companion. I don't want to give it away. Guys, go check it out.
Oh, okay, definitely. Now that you mentioned it, I'll double check. Normally, I download games and I hate myself for this because it makes me stupid, but I completely just don't. I download it without actually checking it out. It's like, I don't know. Part of me just doesn't push the X button. I play Ticket to the Man and stuff, and I liked Towerfall and stuff, but it just wasn't my thing. Now, anyways, the Crew Beta has come out and failed on the first day because the codes weren't working on PlayStation.
Wow.
And so if your code is not working, which it should be working now, but if it wasn't working before, it was because Ubisoft sent all the codes out early. Like, they send it out early to everybody that was supposed to get it. And then the code didn't work because Sony didn't activate the codes on time. At least that's what that's the short version of it. So who got the Crew Beta? Anybody got the Crew Beta?
I got the beta.
Okay, so Dirty got the Crew Beta. I got the Crew Beta. Trent got the Crew Beta. Lynn, did you get it?
No.
Denny, did you
sign
get
up,
it?
Lynn?
I think I was having issues trying to sign up, so I never actually got to do it. It wasn't there's something it wasn't doing, and I was having like issues with the site, so I never went back and did it. It just slipped my mind.
Okay. All right. So well, if I'm gonna do some research into it, and if it's allowed, I will be recording gameplay. Whether or not I'm recording gameplay, either or, then you guys can see it through the computer screen if that's what you got.
Yeah.
But so I'll definitely show those who didn't get it or signed up too late, whatever. But the thing is that, you know, some of us got the Crew, so I'm actually excited because we definitely need to do an episode on that if it's definitely allowed to do one, so we could talk about it. The games are finally starting to come out, people. The games are starting to finally come out.
Slowly.
We got Super Smash Brothers coming out on Friday. We got Drive Club coming out on Tuesday. We got The Evil Within coming out. We got
Walking
Fantasy
Dead.
Life, Walking Dead, Bayonetta 2, Sunset Overdrive. I mean, so far this month, those are some of the big hitters. If I'm missing any, please, I don't know.
Oh yeah, SingStar.
Oh yeah, it's SingStar.
Oh wow.
It's a PlayStation exclusive. It's an exclusive.
You need
Aren't
to
you
post
excited to
video
get-
then.
I mean,
It counts.
oh god, no.
Just like the
Trent can't post up videos of SingStar even if he wanted to because it's copyrighted music.
Yeah, that's
It would have to
true.
be muted.
it'll be blocked out. Unless if he mutes it, and all you're gonna just see is the lyrics and just see how perfect Trent is singing to it. But that's it. Unless if he turns out the volume and just sings with it.
They're actually doing something around the like 20 schools or something. They're showing it off at like schools. The game.
What, for SingStar?
Yeah.
Oh,
They have
that's
like
cool.
a little promotional thing, but nobody cares or knows about it.
I know. The thing is, I remember when I first played SingStar, I was at Toys R Us in Times Square. And I remember that I was so freaking nervous because if anybody has never been to the Toys R Us in Times Square, it is crowded. There's a gigantic Ferris wheel in it, and people are watching you. So it's like,
Wow.
So it's like not even looking at the TV screen helps because there are just people that just stand there watching you. So I'm just sitting there just with the microphone and then the woman ended up singing for me. So
Wow.
yeah, the woman that was displaying it was singing for me because we were playing like a duet song. I don't know what it was. I don't remember.
So it was like very new or something. It wasn't.
Well, I think it was SingStar 2. It was for PlayStation 2. It was for PlayStation 2. PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 were out, but they were still advertising SingStar for PS2.
Is there SingStar for PlayStation 4?
Yeah, it's coming out this month.
They better have Let It Go.
They better have what?
Oh Lord.
Wait, what? Wait. They better have what?
The song from Frozen.
Oh, Let It Go?
Probably not.
I thought you said Fatter Girl. I'm like, what?
That's what is the game. Is the copyright thing. Like Sony can't get all the songs, so like I want to play this.
Disney stuff.
They have this? No. Well, I don't want this game because it doesn't have this, so I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
I am for sure.
So you're getting SingStar. Who else is getting
I
SingStar?
don't know if it's digital or is it free? I don't know.
Most likely it looks like it's going to be digital and it is going to be free, but you have to pay for the songs.
Oh, kind of like that other game you like, Dance Central.
Kind of like Dance Central, yeah. Kind of like Dance Central for the Xbox. But they're making all the DLC for it working and stuff like that. Hold up. Let's see. Europe got Fantasy Life for the 3DS on the 26th.
I know. I'm watching people play it.
And how is it? How does it look? I haven't checked it yet.
It looks good.
So are you still excited about it, even though it's coming out on the 24th of this month and you're going to be getting your Xbox 4 days later?
Yeah, it'll tie me over till then.
Thuggy, are you excited?
Okay. The handheld game.
Yep, that's him.
Wait, so you are excited for Fantasy Life?
Yup.
Yeah, he said yup.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait a minute, hold up. All right. PlayStation Vita is getting a software update 3.30. I just saw it. Just
it's so funny.
For Vita fans, because we don't have them anymore.
That sounds like
I got
hate,
my
man.
Vita still. I was debating on taking it in.
Trent is a hater on everything. He don't like
Come on now, we got some fanboys in here, man.
See,
I got my Vita.
Funny.
Trent sounds more like a PC fan person in disguise and is just laughing at us console gamers here. He's like, ha ha ha, you guys suck, ha ha ha.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not evil.
Well, I've got some stuff here for people, for the computer guys that play The Sims.
Uh-oh.
Oh, for anybody that wants to know, we also had a comment from somebody who's watching the show, DB, and he commented, Toys R Us takes layaway on PS4 and Xbox One for everyone who doesn't have one yet. So, if you're planning on buying a gift for somebody and you just don't quite have the money just yet, you can either A, pre-order it, pre-order like the white one or the special editions of the consoles, or you could just do layaway, and Toys R Us is doing it. So that's cool. Thank you.
Good.
Thank
Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So it's getting theme support and new trophy and calendar features.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what.
that's right.
That's what it is. I don't know what could they possibly do, but it looks like they're customize your PS Vita with range of themes, which will be available to purchase and download from the PlayStation Store soon. We'll update this post as soon as possible to confirm when they will be available. You'll be able to manage download themes through the PS Vita settings app. Check out these bad boys in action, which you guys can't see the picture. Trophy. You're gonna basically the trophy thing is trophy. You're gonna be able to see trophy rarity. That's it. That's the only new thing. That's the only new thing you're gonna get.
Well, did y'all update y'all's Wii U's?
Oh
now,
yeah, folder support.
Now you have folders.
Yeah,
so
mine yesterday.
yeah, I put all my games in different folders and stuff now. So I freed up a lot of space, and I'm just using that first section. All my games
you are gonna love that update. If you didn't update your Wii U, update it now. You can put your games and stuff into folders.
Right.
Yep.
That's how you like it.
Mhm.
I'm so confused because I don't have enough
What?
games. You're talking about folders. I don't have enough stuff for folders.
I know, because you want the 8 gigabyte.
You need to get on it, Trent. Get on it.
But he only has the 8 gigabyte.
I have a thing in there.
Get an external hard drive.
Oh, you have an external hard drive?
Yeah. I already have something in there.
Well, if you are like a demo hoarder like I am.
But they only let you play for that's so stupid.
I know.
They only let you play like 10 times.
If you are a person that shops a lot on the eShop channel, it's a definite benefit. For me, it's not really much of a benefit at all. But oh well, I'm happy. I'm happy that it's there. I hope that PlayStation gets it soon.
Soon, yeah.
Soon.
Like before 2015 comes in, maybe.
Yeah.
The Vita's getting their update, and PlayStation's supposed to get theirs later.
Of course, PlayStation gets everything.
I mean, PlayStation 4. They are PlayStation. So.
They always get later. See, the thing is that, you know what, I don't know. I don't like it when big companies promise all this stuff in the beginning, get a bunch of people to fall in love with this console, and then all of a sudden do a complete 180.
Wait.
Now here comes
Nintendo
Microsoft.
do the same thing, though?
Nintendo technically did do the same.
They get a
All do
pass.
the same thing, yeah.
They get a pass.
Oh, no, you get a pass. You get a pass on that one. There you go. But Nintendo did the same thing. Xbox did the same thing. Every company did the same thing. Any company that's ahead. See, any company that's ahead. Like Wii U was a factor of Nintendo's arrogance of making all that money, like, because the Wii was selling like crack, to be honest. And then all of a sudden, and then there was support. There was support for Wii, but it wasn't to that extent that people cared for it.
I just want the new 3DS. I'll be happy.
See, there you go. But the thing is that they also did it with the 3DS as well, selling it for $249, getting really arrogant and stuff. And then some of us, like me, fell for it. And then on top of that, I traded in my 3DS because there was nothing out. And then on top of that, they go and they say, "Hey, you're gonna get 20 games." And then I'm like, "Oh well, I don't have a 3DS anymore, so how is that gonna benefit me?" So when I get a new 3DS. They didn't send it to me in the form of a code. No. They sent it to me in a form of nothing. I needed the 3DS to actually do it. So I couldn't get it even if I wanted to. And so I'm very upset with that. But yeah, so I've been screwed by every company through. If you buy a console at launch, you're guaranteed to get screwed. That's it.
This is why I've waited to get my Xbox One this month. I am so excited. I'm getting the white one.
Yep.
I could just cry.
Oh
my God.
Listen to what I hope I'm saying your name right. But Kuuppon, they all do this to us. But we do it to ourselves by hyping up a game system when we know there's no support in the beginning of a new gen cycle. Yes, absolutely truth right there. That is truth.
But do you guys think if it had backwards capabilities, yeah, at launch,
Compatibility.
would it be better, and would you get rid of your old one if it did it really well, backwards compatibility, like really well? It
Yes, in a
upscaled everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
there would be no need for the older one at that
I would have been
point.
trading my PS3 towards the PS4 if it was like that, or
Yeah.
my Xbox 360 to the
It,
Xbox One.
it would be worth having. Do you think,
Yeah.
even though there's no games like there is now?
See, the
I mean,
thing is that if they were still supporting last gen and we were getting next gen, like let's say that they did something different, like for example, you know how the PS3 scale, its range of HD was at 720p, it made all the games 1080p or something like that. You know, it would have been better if they did that, because I at least
instead of
know that
remastering it.
Yeah.
Well, it probably would have upscaled your PS3 games anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Instead
your
of
Xbox
remastering.
360 game.
But seriously, yeah, they would have done it because it's part of the system. But the thing is like, it's just backwards compatibility is considered a waste of money. Nintendo is the only technical company that does backwards capability for all consoles.
Well, I have this information on The Sims 4 I would like to share.
Okay, what's up?
Basically, the first 3 DLC packs will be free. And there's one that's out, that should be out now. Basically, it's about Sims. When the Sims die, like, based on when they die and become ghosts, the manner in which they die, they will exhibit those traits after they had passed on and become ghosts. So basically, if a Sim dies while in a fit of rage, then the ghost will radiate this emotion in the afterlife. So that's like the first of 3 free DLC packs that you guys should get for those of you who are actually playing The Sims 4. So that's pretty cool that they're giving out free DLC. So
That sounds funny.
it's cute.
Kuuppon also wrote they didn't do backwards compatibility because they wanted to resell HD games for the same amount of money folks.
Exactly.
Well, people are buying them, so they're going to keep doing it, just like
remaster. No more backwards
Yeah.
compatibility. It's gone. So don't ever expect backwards compatibility unless if it's in the form of a subscription, unless if it's in some form of you having to pay for the game again. That's the only way you're getting backwards compatibility this generation, and probably
they're gonna put a price on it. That's for sure.
Yes, I think from now on I have learned my lesson. Don't ever buy a console at launch. But then watch me say that once they announce it. Once they announce the new PlayStation and stuff, I'm gonna freak out. And then I'm gonna.
The new Nintendo will you be on the front line, bro. So
what?
You don't even buy that. The new Nintendo was to come out tomorrow. You be on the front line, man.
No, I don't think. No, you know what? That's damn true. If it comes bundled with the new Super Smash Brothers, with better graphics than the other, yes, I will get it.
You have to buy it for Zelda. It's only for the new one. It's not for the Wii U. They're going to do everything. They're going to do the Star Fox.
You know what? Look, no. If you're gonna look, the only way I will buy a console at launch is if they offer me something that I absolutely must have at launch. The thing is that with PlayStation, I wasn't really feeling it. I was finding, and I admit this, I was finding reasons to like it. And then 2 weeks before the console comes out, or 3 weeks before, they cancel Watch Dogs, they canceled all this other stuff that I was excited about. And I'm like, really, Sony? Really? You cancel Drive Club? You cancel all this stuff? And now it's like you guys don't have any exclusives. And then I got super excited. And I was like, my hype for PlayStation went down, and I got more hype for Xbox because they had Killer Instinct and Dead Rising 3 and Rise and Forza 5 and all this stuff.
You were most excited about Killer Instinct.
I was really excited for Killer Instinct because Xbox had a variety of games at launch. It had a variety of stuff to choose from, and then
Microsoft did it right this time. They actually had they had my attention this time when I bought my Xbox One. I was on that 4. I was like, okay.
I was actually happy with it because at least they gave you reasons to use it. Because if you weren't even going to use it for gaming, you still had it for the secondary stuff,
Right.
And that's what I really appreciated about the Xbox. But with Sony, it's like, you know, I watch Netflix on the Xbox. I do everything on Xbox because I'm a lazy person and I want to just say Xbox, go to Netflix, select one. You know,
Right.
I mean, like that's it.
Yeah, but I think that it's also a double standard because when the Xbox One launched, everybody was bitching about the fact that it came with a Kinect and everything like that.
Right.
Whereas day one, you didn't even understand the functionality of it until you actually tried it. And when you actually tried it and got it home, it was like, oh, this is cool. But because all the fanboys, oh, why you need a Kinect? We don't need a Kinect.
Right.
Now you glad you got that Kinect now.
Yeah, but the thing is that with me, the Kinect kind of was a selling point for me. You know, I fall for gimmicks like that. You know, like with the Wii Wiimote, I bought into that, and the fact that I was playing Zelda like this, and even though I would look stupid doing it, and then I realized all it was this. I like playing like this because this is how I did it. It was comfortable. I just be like this.
What the heck?
That's what I do when I play like Mario Galaxy. I like cross my arms like this because I feel like it's more comfortable that way. I don't know, because like you have freedom. I could just do this and I'm like showing off. I mean, that's what I do.
Bawse, yeah, I was a little leery about the Kinect camera at first because I didn't have the Kinect camera when I had my 360. And, you know, me working for the federal government, I was like, wait a minute, a Kinect camera and all this conspiracy about it, they can see.
Big brother.
That's what kind of got me, and I work for the government. So I know in a way, it probably can be true. You know, Big Brother is always watching. But I was like, you know what, I'm not doing anything wrong. You know, after I got over that little whatever it was, I did more research about the Kinect camera and whatever. I was like, it is what it is. So if you're not doing anything wrong, then you have nothing to worry about. You know, like I said, I work for the government, so if they want to find out anything, they're going to find it out anyway. So.
Yeah, they already know your background already.
Exactly.
Yeah, they know.
I got over that part. I was like, okay, whatever.
Just don't. If you plan on doing something bad, just don't do it in front of your Kinect or unplug.
I got a cover on mine.
Trust it either.
Like
I got a cover on it, so it's good.
I wouldn't even unplug it. I'd move my Xbox to a whole other room, make sure No, but the thing that turned me off about Xbox, because I made PlayStation my go-to, because it was Xbox going back on it, and then there was so much bad stuff saying that it could only do 900p and things like that. And I'm just saying that, and then Sony was getting praise. Yeah. And I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I'll just get the PlayStation 4 first, and then I'll get the Xbox One later, and things like that. Because even when they did the whole like 180, like okay, all this stuff, because I hated Don Matterick. I hated him as a president or whatever. He was like absolutely horrendous, telling people if you want an online experience, an offline experience,
buy a 360.
Buy a 360, and he's saying that to the soldiers. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me?
Yes, he did.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how you do it. And then he got like,
he got rid of him too.
Yeah, like PS3, I get 2 jobs to pay for it. You know, I got lucky with the PS3 to get it as early as I did. I just got lucky around that time, and I was happy. But then it was a demo console until Uncharted came out.
Yeah.
That's what it was for me. And then 360 was my go-to last gen in the beginning, and then Sony kind of took it at the end because I just got addicted to trophies. Even though the Xbox had achievements, I don't know. There was something about the trophy side that I don't know. That I got addicted.
You know the thing that really bugged me out, tripped me out was the fact that folks that own like Nintendo products such as the Wii, the Wii U, and everything like that.
Yeah.
They were complaining about the Xbox One not being able to run games at 1080p. It was only going to run at 720p. But hell, Nintendo wasn't even running at 1080p. So how could you really be mad? Do you see Nintendo graphics? They're not the realest graphics. Right. So how could you be mad even if the Xbox One was running at 720p? How was it?
Because they just wanted something to complain about. That's why.
Yeah.
I wonder.
People need. The thing is that look. If you're a Nintendo fan, you shouldn't be complaining about the current gen's consoles. Look, I understand that Nintendo has its its own brand of graphics. You know, it's
Right.
like they have like different color palettes that they use that most modern games don't use, which kind of give it, you know, like their own unique feeling to the game. Most likely it's the environments. But when it comes to like next gen, you know, console graphics, like for example Shadow of Mordor, you know, I have to keep mentioning this. It's like I'm advertising it, you know, but I'm not advertising it because I'm not getting paid for this. I like the lettering, by the way, like the lettering
It's
on
raised
this.
lettering.
It's raised lettering. I love it. I love it. It just it looks so cool. But seriously, anyway, we're going off the subject. What's that? What's the question?
About this resolution thing.
Yeah.
This goes for everyone. Do you really even notice it? I don't think anyone really notices it unless you're like comparing them side by side. And when are you ever going to be having like two TVs? Oh, here's my PS4. Here's my Xbox One.
Yeah.
I got Shadow of Mordor or whatever game that's new. Let's see which one runs it better.
Resolution, honestly, doesn't mean anything. I would worry more about frames per second than resolution beforehand. But the thing is that the reason why the resolution's not a problem, because like the thing is that most likely if your TV is under like 55 inches, you won't notice the difference. Period.
But they upscale it.
And then they upscale it on top of that to 1080p, and then it is because I wasn't complaining last gen. Uncharted looked fantastic, and it was running at 720p. God of War 3 looked amazing, and it was running at 720p. Last of Us 720p looked amazing to me. I never had any complaints with graphics.
Right.
Never.
I don't know. You know, like I said, I think people just want something to complain about. Because I'm gonna tell you something. On the PlayStation 3, I always bought Gran Turismo, and that game looked beautiful on, you know, the PS3. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something else. Forza looks gorgeous on the Xbox One. I'm telling you, hands down.
Yes.
That game is gorgeous, and I'm a car fanatic. I'm a girl that likes cars. You know, I've always been into cars. That game looks gorgeous. That's all I can say. So it just, I don't know. People just want to have something to complain about, but
I agree.
you have a good high definition TV, and you know, you got an awesome game system, you know, game console, and you got the right HDMI connections and stuff to it. You're gonna have a beautiful picture. You're gonna have beautiful graphics, you know, resolution and stuff like that.
I agree.
So I mean, it is what it is. People just want to have something to complain about. I say buy them all, play them all, and you know, enjoy it and have fun. That's what it's about.
I just say buy everything all, and the whole world would stop complaining.
that's the realism of just buying everything. You got most people, especially on YouTube, they figure if they buy everything, then they can't be in that group or that clique. You know what I'm saying? It's like with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing everything. I'm playing Xbox. I'm playing Sony. I'm playing Nintendo. I'm playing Sega. I'm playing everybody.
Everything.
You know, so I don't go into that category like, oh, I hate Microsoft or I hate Sony or I hate Nintendo. It's some things I do hate about the company, but as a whole, I'm enjoying the games that they are giving.
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
Exactly.
That's it.
100%. The thing is that like also the 900p versus the 1080p argument. Like Bawse is playing Destiny on like Xbox. I see a couple of his stuff on Xbox One, and the graphics on it don't look any different than the PlayStation's.
No,
I think it kind of, in my opinion, from what I see, it looks slightly better on the Xbox One than it does on the PlayStation.
I'm sure it plays better.
I'm really sure it plays better.
Absolutely.
And there's no disconnects whatsoever.
Those 300,000 servers kicking in, huh?
That is the benefit. I felt like Xbox. I kind of wish that in a way that Destiny was more hyped on the Xbox because it would have definitely been their experience with Xbox and PlayStation.
Well, I can tell you now, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare will be bought on the Xbox One.
Yeah, they're going to advertise the hell out of that game.
Well, she's getting the console.
Yeah, but I was gonna get the game on the Xbox One anyway. I know where to go for shooters. I ain't crazy. I know where to go.
Hey, but did you guys hear about the Call of Duty news that the creators have released this week? They said that they're not expecting it to do as good as Call of Duty Ghosts or Black Ops.
Why not?
I saw your video, Bawse.
Yeah, I saw your video, but why not though?
Due to the fact that the interest in the game has gone down.
But
You know what, boss? I don't know. November the 3rd, I think
Yeah.
that's going to change.
No,
once
people
they-
are gonna be different to it. People always say that. People always say, "Oh, I'm not." Look
You
at me.
think they'll go get it? Yeah.
I'm a person that always says, you know what? Screw it. I'm not getting next Call of Duty. I got I got Ghost because it was a launch title, and I felt like that was the only thing I could get. I got Battlefield. I got every game I possibly could get my hands on launch.
Right.
But like the thing is that, and I enjoyed Ghost for what it was. Like I said, I'm not a multiplayer kind of guy, but I enjoyed it for what it was. But I'm actually more interested in this one than I ever was in any of the series franchises, to be perfectly honest. I mean, like they got actual actors like Kevin Spacey in it, and he's a fantastic actor. And then on top of that, the graphics look absolutely
Dynamic
amazing.
maps. They've got dynamic maps.
Yeah, and then all that extra stuff.
Good.
I don't even care if people say that it's a Titanfall copy. Oh well, good.
Oh,
a better engine runs it, you know. Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, like, because the thing is that, like, you know, like me, I'm like, I like Titanfall back then, and it's not really the same. I don't really feel the same that I did when I played it before. But seriously, I feel like if we're looking at it, you know, I think Call of Duty's gonna be. I think it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell, and even if this is the worst Call of Duty in sales, it's still gonna outsell anything that Nintendo has. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I'm being realistic. I'm being realistic because Call of Duty reaches a more audience.
Yeah.
Nintendo only has, you know, and then so we have, you know, Call of Duty's coming out on every console except for Nintendo. So you know,
didn't Bayonetta not do so well in Japan?
No, it only sold like 40,000. No, less than 40. 39,000. That's how much it was. So much for Project what is it? Operation Platinum.
Operation Platinum.
Yeah, everybody was trying to prove to sell Bayonetta for $1 million, but then people are saying right now it's like, wait until it comes to America and Europe. That's when it's gonna sell the most. Because people are saying the reason why is that people.
The first one that popular?
The first one was popular, but it wasn't. I don't think it was to that. I mean, it did more than what it was, but it wasn't to the level of what Call of Duty would sell. You know, it wasn't nowhere near that level. But it's it's a good game. It was a good game overall, but it's just, you know, it doesn't.
I think the problem with that was the marketing, the way it came out, like support Bayonetta because no one's supporting Nintendo games. That was kind of gimmicky, you know what I mean? Because you got to force gamers to buy a game that they necessarily wouldn't want to play, but they're buying it just for the fact that they're trying to support a company. That's not the way to do it. That's not what real gamers do. So I think that didn't appeal to a lot of real gamers. When you got to do it that way to get a group together and start a campaign to buy one particular game because the system isn't doing well, that's not our problem. That's Nintendo problem to market their games better.
Also, to add on to that, boss, the creators of Bayonetta, somebody, I don't know exactly who, but it was somebody that was in the creation team of Bayonetta was responding to the criticisms of you know, the reason why Wii U exclusive and stuff. They said because they tried other companies, because they're a developer, and the way that the developer looks for a publisher to publish their stuff, Nintendo was the only one that offered it, and that they had to do the rule stuff. They said if you have anybody to complain about why our game is exclusive to a console, talk to Nintendo about it, and while you're at it, ask about Mario and Zelda and all those other games too. So I'm like, whoa!
Yeah, I like how you ended it.
Wow.
He said, good luck. He's like, good luck with that. Good luck with that. He says that was only on a one-day sale. Misinformation. Okay, so that's what Kuuppon says. She says that that the Bayonetta sales was on a one-day sale and it was misinformation. So yeah, thank you for letting us know that. Thank you.
Yeah, I was asking. I wasn't. I was just wondering, because I know you like Bayonetta.
Well, I love it.
I have no interest in that game.
Day one, I don't care. Midnight release, I don't care. I want it. I want it. I don't care. No, the thing is that I'm really into like heavy action.
Air monsters, yeah.
I like combos. I like all that stuff. I like.
She shoots guns from her feet.
I
Will.
don't care. That is amazing. That's more combos, more hits, more combos.
She does not wear clothes, Will. She's naked.
Isn't that sexist? Isn't that sexist though?
Yeah, they probably would say it is.
Isn't that a bit sexist?
There are Nintendo. There are Nintendo costumes to cover it. You know, she could wear.
She's naked.
Nah, they exploited that character.
Oh my God.
They didn't do that to Super Metroid. They didn't do that to her.
Yes, they did.
Right.
They did that with her.
Way.
They did that with. That's called Zero Suit Summons. And on top of that, in Super Smash Brothers, they even gave her some booty shorts and a tank top.
Oh my goodness.
So
Yeah,
they did
but
it.
from the beginning, they've been exploiting, that character in Bayonetta from the beginning of the game, from the very original. She had on a skimpy outfit with boots on. I thought that was a bit sexist. I thought women wouldn't like to play as a character like that. Isn't that demeaning?
I'm not getting it.
Isn't that demeaning?
So wait, so you guys are not so Ms.K, Lynn, you guys. So I know Lynn, you're not getting Bayonetta.
I don't know. Ms.K might.
I
I'm not.
don't know. I don't know too much about the series, so I don't know.
I mean, they're getting the first one with. So,
I ain't played the first one, so I
haven't
know
either.
much about it. So.
Well, you're getting the first one with this game, so it's definitely something to try. It is a See, the thing is that look, there's some in the game. If you're based on what you're seeing, in a way, it is what you're looking at. It's like only her clothes stay on the majority of the game.
She don't wear clothes.
Wait, she don't.
It's her hair. It's her hair. It's her hair. She don't wear clothes. It's her hair.
This is what she is wearing clothes. Did you?
No, she's not. It's her hair.
You can get the option to give her clothes because you can change costumes.
I'm not arguing with you over this, Will.
She
wears her hair is her costume, is her clothing.
She's a witch and it turns into leather. That's it.
Oh my God. So that's why when she does that hair attack, her clothes come off.
Her clothes come off because it's.
And I was like, what the heck is this? I was laughing at the game. It's ridiculous.
Okay. Kuuppon says it's fun to me. It says I wanna try it. Missed out on the first game. You're not.
Is Kuuppon a male or female?
Female.
Oh, get it, girl.
All right. So there you go. There are certain people that would like it, and there's some people that don't. Yes, it does cater more to the Japanese fanboys who are like into the.
Yes, definitely. All of them do, because they all got the little girls in the little skimpy little uniforms running around in freaking French-made outfits with no clothes on and boobs popping out, and you see draws and long and 10-inch heels. And then they got their hair in pigtails like little girls. I mean, it's horrible.
All you gotta do is look at the movie Tokyo Drift. Bam.
It's horrible.
Oh my!
Horrible.
But the thing is, okay, all right. Kuuppon is with me on this. She says she's a witch that uses her hair to clothe herself, but the girl is bad and she gets the job done. That's what it is.
With her boobs out, though.
There you go. There you go.
Wait a minute. Wait.
The enemies are.
Wait, let me explain. Let me explain this. The thing is that if a woman feels confident enough in herself that she loves her body and she loves the way she looks.
Seriously, Will, you're really going there.
I'm just saying. I mean, what? Okay.
Sex sells. So I'm sure this game will do fairly well because the little guys that do that little whatever that is, where people dress up as these little characters, they're gonna love to play that game as well too because she's naked. And she's skinny, and she got big boobs, and she's wearing heels.
Honestly,
that's what's gonna sell the game right there.
There you go.
Before, look, the thing is that there are people that probably bought the game just based off of the looks. But if you play Bayonetta, if you actually play Bayonetta, you know that there's an in-depth combat system in there. The story is crazy. The whole thing is chaotic. It's amazing to me. I don't know.
Well, you still gonna see her naked.
Oh my god.
She's fighting monsters half naked though. At the end of the day.
Exactly.
The thing
Right?
is that in Bayonetta
I mean,
2,
she is half naked, but I mean, the game is actually good.
yes, it is. It
But
is.
she's naked
It is
though.
a really good game.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It can't be a double standard.
Boss player
There are
don't
I
have
can't help
costumes
that.
that
I
you
can't
can
help that.
buy.
She's naked. She uses her hair to cover up, but
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
covers up, but you can
it's just an awesome game. It's a good game.
It's a
Well,
great
there's still places in the game where her hair is doing all this
Not
work where
if,
Yeah.
it can't cover her body,
Not-
so she's naked.
not if you wear costumes, then there's no problem. You can wear a kimono if you want. You can wear a pink
All right.
dress. You can wear
When the game come out and these guys are playing it, you look and tell me how many of them are going to be wearing costumes.
Yeah, that's got a
Yep.
point. Got a
That's
point.
true.
Are you gonna
Well,
put
we'll see.
costumes on yours,
I'm
Will?
putting costumes. I'm playing with those Nintendo exclusives. I'm gonna be putting her in the Link outfit. I'm gonna be putting her in the Star Fox outfit, the Metroid outfit, in the Peach outfit. I'm trying all that stuff. That's it. That's what I'm doing. But the thing is that I personally you know what?
I'm
You
so
know,
sorry for bringing up Bayonetta.
every time with Trent mentions the topic, it always gets me heated or gets me in a bad situation. I don't know what happened. But okay, Kuuppon actually right. She says actually she's not fully naked, but yeah, I get it. The game looks really good, and I like the story. Don't read a book by its cover. Laugh out loud.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. Let me explain something also to you guys. When Tomb Raider initially came out, it was the big boob Lara Croft, short shorts on, and women were livid about that because they feel like it didn't represent them in video games well. So what they did with Tomb Raider, they moved away from it, made it more gritty, made it more realistic, and didn't put her boobs out there as the forefront of the character. Now you can't have it both ways. If you're going to be, some women are feminists. So if
Yeah.
you want to stand up for women being treated right and not being exploited in all media, then you're going to have it that way. But you can't have it the other way when it's convenient for you as well.
Right.
You don't want women to be exploited in games like this, and you want women to be actually added in game with meaningful content. You can't support a game like this that's actually exploiting them, because you see no video games with men half naked when they do a special move, they butt naked after they do the special move.
I
So
play
that's
it.
what they're exploiting. You know what I
I
mean?
play it.
Me too.
Yes, honey.
I mean, but
Yes.
the thing is like look at there as well. The thing is that there is no female, like in the last episode, there's no female representation in sports games, and we
And I
mentioned.
love
What
basketball.
sport
Yeah.
games? What
Yes.
sport games?
Oh
What
I
my
sport
love
God.
games?
basketball.
I'm just
Hold on,
saying.
what sport
NBA
games?
2K15.
NBA
I
2K15
know.
Wait,
doesn't
wait,
have it.
wait, but you gotta understand though, the NBA, no women are playing in the NBA. Now,
True.
if you're
No.
talking about the WNBA, then that's different. You can't
They
expect.
never
Wait a
make
minute, but wait
games
a
like
minute.
that.
Hold on. Let me finish my thought.
Okay, go
The
ahead.
NBA is not going to feature women in a video game because in real life there's no women playing in the NBA. Women cannot compete
Right.
with men when it comes to basketball in the NBA. That's why they have their own separate league, which is called the WNBA. Now, if women want to actually have a game where they can actually play as women in it, women need to come out and support the developers that are actually creating these games, not men. That's not we don't have to support a WNBA game, because who wants to play with women in a basketball game? Men don't. So if women want a game that's going to actually play them, where they be able to play as playable characters that you know in the WNBA, they got to come out and get behind that horse. If
Yeah.
it's so much an issue to them, they got to get behind that. You can't expect men to say, oh, well, we need to make a women basketball game because women want to play games too. If you want to play games, you got to get out there and support what you like. So if women want to see more video game made with women in it, they need to get out and support that. You can't solely put that on men as the catalyst to make that work. That's not our fault.
No,
So
I know it's
so
not.
you would rather see a football Madden 15, Madden 16 with women on the field as well?
No, I
The
don't.
thing is
I'm
that
just saying.
but seriously, but what I'm just trying to say that look,
But
what
I
I'm-
wasn't saying that that's men's fault that women are not NBA 2K15, but why not add in like a WNBA game,
Oh, okay.
like into that game at even. So where instead of actually playing the men's side, I could play the women's side. I want to do facial recognition too.
But that costs
I
money.
can't do that.
But that costs money.
Exactly.
But if women got to support that, though, if they want that, they're not just going to put a mode in the game, which the majority of males play NBA 2K are not going to play. Women
But
got to
that's
say,
just it. Women do play these types of games.
no, they do, but not enough of them play it to the point where they need to make a complete mode for it.
That's why they haven't done it.
Say for instance, they made this mode, right? And it costs money. They put X amount of people to make this mode and spend X amount of money for resources to create it. Now the men are not going to play it. Now you're not going to get enough women to support it. So now you're out. Now you're in the negative. That
So they're gonna
doesn't work.
So they're gonna keep it like it is, basically.
It is, but the thing is that okay, you say you say that men and women cannot literally, because I don't know, because of the physicality of a woman and a woman can't play basketball with a man. So the thing is that what I'm saying is that I understand that there's segregation in sports, and I'm pretty sure you know where I'm going with this, but like I'm just saying that like seriously, I understand that there is not enough majority of girl gamers who play sports games. I get that, 100%, wholeheartedly. And yes, it does cost money to make female avatars. It's more time, it's more money, it's more dedication, and adding a WNBA mode into it is gonna be, something. Now that they're doing a facial recognition scanning thing, that's where the issue comes into play. So the thing is that if you're a girl gamer, you got a camera, you want to use its features. Yeah. Kuuppon has something to say on this. It says, even with support from women, we get brushed aside. So where do we draw the line? They look at us like that Anita chick, and I don't support her.
But you got your breasts out in Bayonetta. You fine with that, though? I don't get that. That don't make sense. So,
all right, Kuuppon.
that don't make sense. You see what I mean, guys? You can't have it both ways. It's either one or the other. You can't have it both ways when it's convenient for you. I get what you're trying to say, but you also got to understand that there's a market for certain things, and that market is not going to change just because a small group of people feel like they're left out. Now, you listen. Now, Will, you brought up segregation. Okay, when blacks couldn't get a job here in America, we had to create our own jobs. We actually created a Black Wall Street, which was exclusive for blacks because there wasn't no place for us in America to operate under the financial system. That's what you got to do. You got to go out and do your own and make your own, and the people will come. If there's nothing in there that's available in the mainstream that's going to support you, that's what you got to do. If you want to see a basketball game with women in it, women developers that create video games, that play video games, ought to make it because there's enough women that develop games, that create games, that are talented enough to do it. Yeah. Is there money in it? Is there money in it? Is there money in it? There's a bottom line. No, there's not any money in it right now.
Yeah.
The thing is that, because a lot of people are actually losing more money in the gaming industry. So, yeah, Boss, you're absolutely right in that aspect. Absolutely right. The thing is that, I just felt like in this age, because with girl gamers, since now we're starting to get more girl gamers in this generation, I think that we've ever had in any previous generations. At least, I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm not like that. But the thing is that since we have a lot more girl gamers, I guess from last generation going into this generation, there are games that do accommodate for whatever the hell you want to be. Sunset Overdrive, you can express yourself however you want to be. If you want to be a man in a dress, you can be. If you want to be a alien race, or if you want to be black, blue, white, purple, whatever, you can do that. And so there are games that are trying to fit into everybody's needs and things like that. And yes, there are markets. But I say, look, even though that there are games that there are women as protagonists, and like Tomb Raider is a very popular one. Like this new Tomb Raider was actually written, the story was written by a woman, which is why it felt more like a human person developing, like the character was developing humanly. And then Bayonetta is made by Japanese people, which some are men. There's some women in there somewhere, but there's a few. But yes, there are no, like, the thing is that a lot of women don't apply for gaming jobs. There are women gamers in the industry. There are, and like Assassin's Creed, like there was a whole issue with Assassin's Creed. Why is there no female why is there no female avatar in co-op mode? you know, where you can create your character and whatever. But anyways, says I can't really say what I want with text, laugh out loud. But he's got a good point though. So you got Kuuppon on your side, boss. There you go. Point
No. I wasn't saying it to have anyone on my side. It's to come down to a matter of understanding and being realistic. Like you just said, Assassin's Creed, you got issues with there's no female player in that game. The franchise have been an exclusively male-driven game. So what sense does it make now to put a female in it? And not only that, if you feel that adamantly about the fact that there's no women in Assassin's Creed, why don't you create your own lore or Assassin's Creed with women in it? Gamers are going to play games regardless, whether they're men or women in it. So, like I said, I mean, it's just apple to oranges. You can't have a complaint about everything that you want to change because everybody wants things to change. It's like an opinion. Everybody got an opinion. You know what I mean?
People also want to be immersed in the gameplay, and it's kind of difficult to do that when damn near every game you play is all men. When there are females that play these games as well.
So Lynn, would you buy 2K15 and just not use the facial recognition? Would you still play the game?
I would have to.
Because I mean, I like basketball, so I understand where you're coming from, but it's not gonna stop me from buying the game. If I really want 2K15, I'll probably just buy it and play it because I just love basketball.
Well, but the graphics are awesome too, though. The graphics are really good in it.
Yeah,
so, I mean, why not?
And you know. Yeah, I think there should be more. There are a lot of female gamers that need to step up to the plate, you know, and make their voices heard. She Attack is one of the communities that, you know, that's just inspired by women. And I know you heard of her, you know, Nia and Jaleesa and all of them. Those girls do their thing over there. Mm-hmm. So that's something y'all need to check out at sheattack.com. I think
but like Bawse said, though, if women want to make an impact in the industry, like Bawse said, yes. Like back when there was segregation, like he said, blacks made their own businesses to
make your own lane.
So yeah, you have to make your own lane to accommodate for those in your group. It's always gonna be like that. It starts like that, and then eventually, when people get used to the idea and get used to the newness of it, and then kind of gradually because I'm pretty sure that there are some female programmers that could make a kick-ass game, like a completely kick-ass game that guys would love to play. Right. So the thing is that everybody, I guess, in this world, you got to fight for what you want. There's going to be a bunch of people that are going to oppose you,
Absolutely.
And there's going to be people that are going to oppose you, and they're going to tell you that, why even bother trying it? It's not going to work, and things like that. And then, you have to use that as your ammunition to progress and prove them wrong. And so, so I completely get it. And the thing is that I understand that this is a completely, male-driven industry. It's full of men, and it's going to be really hard for women to fight. But now we're in a gaming industry where independent games are selling.
Absolutely.
So therefore, indies are a good way to support. But then again, a lot of people don't like indie games, or they kind of brush them aside because it's not a AAA title. So the thing is give your game out for free, advertise it, and then sell the sequel or something like that, or sell an expansion or something.
And that's why I said with the lady gamers, as today they will have to speak out now. They gotta get their voice heard now. You know what I'm saying? So when these games do come out and you want a female character, then the female gamers, they all have to come out, hit Twitter, hit Facebook. You have to hit this so developers can actually see this, because back in the day, it probably was like literally 1% to none women, female, playing video games. It was just male, because back then, girls looked at it as that's childish.
Yeah.
So it's like now, you have, women that actually enjoy video games, but they have to get their voice out there.
Right.
I'm pretty sure developers know it's girl gamers, but how big is it? What I'm saying? And they won't know until, every female gamer opens their mouth, hit Twitter, hit Facebook, all type of stuff, just to get their voice out there. And I'm not saying that it's going to turn around, next year, that they're going to
Right.
start
Oh
putting
no, it's gonna
female.
take a
But
long, long
it's
time.
Takes
going
a
to take
while.
some time. But you know, the developers, long as y'all letting them hear it, you know what I'm
Right.
saying. Eventually, it's going to happen.
That's
I
true.
agree with you 100%, Dirty. And my biggest thing was that I feel like it shouldn't be a man issue. You shouldn't point the finger at men
Yeah.
as being the source problem of this particular industry. It's not our fault that men play more games than women. That's just the
It's just the way it
reality of
is,
it.
you know.
That's just the way it is. Until it changes, then we'll discuss that. But I think that also you got to also get out there, like Dirty said, and beat the pavement. If this is something that you're really about, this is something that you really want to see happen, make it happen. But bitching and crying about it and pointing the finger at men and we're chauvinists because there's no women in video games, I think that's a bit absurd. That's reaching. You're reaching at that point.
That's what Emma Watson said in her speech. She said that feminism is looked at as a bad word now because it's associated with man hating. That's what she says in her speech. And she
Wow.
says, you know what, we need the men. We need the men's support. We need to stop separating ourselves as women. Because the thing is that there are things that like that you know that there are certain roles to a gender that people feel like they have to live by. You know, that a girl feels not comfortable playing video games because it's too man or it makes her look too butch or whatever, and or a woman doesn't want to play sports because it makes her look too whatever, you know, or a guy can't be sensitive, or a guy can't like, you know, a certain show or something like that, or listen to a certain kind of music because it makes him look less manly. The thing is that I guess what we need to do is we just need to stop giving a crap what people think. And just but the thing is,
You know what? Because most guys that I talk to, even the ones I work with, do not have a problem with me being a female playing video games.
Oh God,
they
no!
Actually love it. They was like, "Oh my God!"
You know what, Ms.K, I can tell you, I love a woman that plays video games, and back in the day, you know what I'm saying. My girl at the time, she actually when I had the Nintendo 64, she actually sat down and played games with me. Like we played, NBA Showtime. You know what I'm saying? We played NFL Blitz. You know what I'm saying? And she was actually good at it because I taught her, and she taught, and me and her having competition in the living room. We going back and forth, making touchdowns and kicking field goals. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed that about her because it was like, this my boo right here, but we can still get it in. You know what I'm saying? On the stage.
And it's fun, and I'm all about having fun, and whatever capacity it is. If it's video games, that's fine. If it's basketball, because I'm a sports fanatic. I like my sports, So I don't know. We like Will said. Well, yes, lady gamers have to, voice their opinions. And I think the best forum to do it is social media. Talk to these developers. I mean, they don't have a problem with you emailing them and tweeting them, or they don't have a problem with that. I've done it, and you'd be surprised what kind of responses you get if you do it in a professional manner.
Yeah, if you do it in a professional manner.
Even if the women do like a petition, just everybody signs it and email it off to different developers, and they will see like, okay, we got 5,000 women that play our games, but they like, hey, can you include like a female avatar? You know what I'm saying? Somewhere down the line, because I want to play as the female character sometimes. So if they see that, maybe they will be like, you know what? Let's throw a female character. Let's surprise our girls gamers this year.
Right.
With a female character.
You'd be surprised.
But there was a petition for Assassin's Creed Unity, and now there is going to be a female avatar as a thing, but it's going to be, I think, in paid DLC. Hey, you want to buy a girl? You can buy a girl.
There you go. Bend over.
Wow. That don't even make sense.
Well, I don't know if it's paid DLC. I'm not sure. I swore that I saw like a number next to it. Like it's included in the season pass.
If it is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for y'all. I got to apologize. That's all I got. If they actually do that, you have to pay for a female avatar. Oh my God!
I just got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. But no, I think they will be included. I think they would have to make it free DLC. I think it'd be really stupid of them not to make it free
I
DLC.
mean, but that's a step in the right direction. I mean,
It is.
are we still
Yeah.
mad that they actually still included a character, even if you have to pay for it? Isn't that a step in the right direction? You vote
Yeah,
shit
Definitely.
down.
Boss, I
They
mean,
That
Boss,
change
means
their
they're thinking
interest.
about it. Yeah.
But isn't
Boss,
that? Is it? But see,
the
it's
right
like you can,
direction.
like
It's a step in the right direction, but it's also like you could have just added that in the game for nothing because we all are paying $60+ for the game. So if a female want to play as a female character, why does she got to go in her pocket and pay additional money just to unlock that avatar when it could have just been on the disc, which is on the disc? It just should have been unlocked in the first place.
no, but
Because
they
I know
couldn't do
I
that. You got to understand, they couldn't do that because the game, when you started to get the complaints about the fact that there wasn't any female character made, the game was pretty much done. It was
Wow.
only a couple of months before the game actually comes out, before you started to get the complaints. I believe it was like back in, June or July, something like that. The game is done, wrapped up. So now they have to go back in and actually make a female character. They have to do a completely new, different story with a female character. That's going to cost money. But the fact that they actually did something, that's a step in the right direction. You're not going to get everything overnight when you want it. I mean, you got to take baby steps to make the gradual step to get what you want. I think it's better than nothing. I mean, at one point, you didn't have a female character in the game. Right now, you got one, and you might have to pay for it, or you might not have to pay for it, but it's there, though. They actually listen and care. I mean, you can't have everything. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like saying, Nintendo, I want to play games that look like the ones that's on the PS4 and the Xbox One. I'm not going to get that, right?
Nope.
So, I mean, you got to take steps in the right direction. I think that's a step, I'm sure you guys agree, right?
Step in the right.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
a step in the right direction. Yeah, in that it is, and yes, it does cost money, but really, the only thing. See, the thing is that I'm like on. I feel like the DLC is good, and that it does show that they care, but I just don't feel like for one avatar that they don't have to pay for it because there's plenty of DLC that companies and developers make that's free. But I'm not saying that this is free or they're actually paying for it. I don't know if you have to pay for
It's
this.
probably free. Yeah.
It's most likely it's free. I just see that being the right thing to do because they got so much flack for it. It would make more sense that they do it, for free. But I mean, I know.
So can I say that they should have made a Assassin's Creed game where the main protagonist was a black character and not DLC content? Can I complain about that?
But
Can I have an issue with that then? Because you didn't make a complete game, standalone game with a black character. I mean, we could petition
I feel like
that
race
too.
is more an issue. I feel like race is a more issue. But the thing is,
Put
that
a black
they
character
did
on
do
the
a
cover and see how many copies it sells.
Well, actually, there was proof. There was proof of that.
I hate to say it.
Black
I hate to say it.
had a black woman in Assassin's Creed Liberation. There was and that was the main protagonist.
What about Grand Theft Auto? San Andreas, one of the highest selling PS2 games.
Yeah, there was that. There was
Even though he was a stereotype.
But look at the type of game it is, though. Look at the type of game that is. That is a game that basically celebrates people beating each other up in the street, shooting each other, drinking, dealing, stealing, and going to strip clubs and all this other stuff. That is basically how a lot of people see, you might as well say, quote unquote, the black community. That's all we do.
I agree.
They don't see us. They don't see us any more than that. And there's an automatic stereotype there.
Right.
All black women are angry and man fashion and all this other stuff. And games like that, that is what you see. Everybody sagging their pants, wearing these shoes, and all these, whatever, how they make their
a lot of money, Lynn.
But can you say that for the other races that's like in video games? Like if they got an Italian guy in there, guess how he's talking? He's talking
exactly
like he's
Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah, Sleeping Dogs. Yeah, the Asian
Battlefield.
There's Battlefield. Also, what else? There was even Final Fantasy VII had its first ever black character in the game called Barrett, right?
Right.
and he talks. It's what Japanese did. Their interpretation of what a black person is in America, and so they have him talking like Mr. T, and I'm like,
That's crazy.
okay.
It's
So I'm like,
It seemed like every word that came out of his mouth, because I remember playing the game, it was a cuss word. It was always damn.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I'm like, we have a larger vocabulary. We
Yeah.
have a
The
much
curse
larger
word,
vocabulary than curse words.
Right.
Absolutely.
And there was also they also made him speak in all caps because he was yelling, or that he was insinuating that he was really loud all the time. So like so that was their insinuation of that.
Even
and
Gears
it's
of War.
subliminal. You know, it's subliminal. Even in video games, it's very
Gears of War
subliminal.
does it too with
Coltrane. He's a literate football player, so he can kill monsters. He's an ex-football player who's illiterate who can't speak or write.
See?
Wow.
Right,
Are
because
you serious?
even though I like Coltrane in Gears of War. Don't get me wrong. When I heard him before I seen him in the game. Coltrane, baby. I'm like, who the hell is that? And that's when I met him in the But I couldn't be mad because I'm like, okay, that's a cool black dude. At least they got a black dude in it. But come on now,
So basically, because they just throw you, they throw you a little nibble, you like, all right, well, I'll take it.
Well, they do it in movies too. They do it in everything.
They do it in everything.
Everything in the media. The thing is that the media is twisting our. You know what? Whether or not you agree, we're being brainwashed by the media to think, or at least they try to get us to think this way without us really like looking at it. Like if a white person is watching a movie, like Friday or something like that, or like if a black person's watching a movie like The Hunger Games or like any scary movie, it's like or something. It's like it's forcing us to look at some race this way and another race this way and this race this way, and and it's just always the jokes
black
and
race is always the bad race. Their perception of us has never changed from over 400 years ago, and it's shown in our entertainment. You can't beat around the bush when it comes to this particular issue. It's just like in scary movies, right? They only have usually one black person in it because they know we got
And they the first one to die.
We're the first one to die because we know we ain't going to walk into the monster. We're going to try to run from the monster.
I'm not going in that haunted house.
Exactly. So it comes down to the perception, and then I think it needs to change, and it ought to change because we're moving on with the times, and we need to let go of this what do you call it? This Willie Lynch, this what else you call it? Bias, and what do you call it? That thing?
Jim Crow.
Jim Crow. You took the words right out of my mouth, Ms.K. You took the words right out of my mouth, Ms.K.
Let's get some knowledge right quick.
Absolutely.
But you know what? We're never gonna get that way because you have certain people out here that still act that way, still act ignorant. You know, and it's like two videos.
Well, the thing is, Dirty, they're not acting. Some of them are.
Well, I mean to say they are.
I totally agree.
Yeah,
and I actually heard a podcast where I'm not going to throw any names out, but I heard a podcast and they was actually talking about Far Cry 4. Now the main villain is gay. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But they had a problem with it, like, no, I'm not buying that game. You know what I'm saying?
Then don't buy it. Then don't buy it.
I'm not gonna let my child play that because they'll look at it and they want to be gay. My son might want to be. I'm like, no, that has nothing to do with it.
Are you serious?
The guy is a killer, despite whether he be gay or straight. He's a killer, and you rather let your kids play Grand Theft Auto where they actually control the killing? Seriously,
beating up on innocent bystanders and stuff. Really?
I don't even know. It's just the thing is that the guy in Far Cry 4 isn't gay. He is actually a straight flamboyant guy. He's just very in touch with his feminine side, but he's not gay. At least that's what the developer said, because they don't.
He looks gay.
He looks gay, but the thing is that he looks gay. But the thing is that Not everybody is what they look like. The thing is that that's the thing is that we as people, we're prejudging people just by looking at them. We don't even talk to them, see them. We don't even know what the game is about, and automatically assuming that the guy is gay. You don't want people to automatically assume you're a criminal or assume that you are like
exactly.
You don't want people to just discriminate you based on what you look like. You don't want that because there could be a people where you could be an educated, absolute person, but you like to wear baggy pants and caps and to the side because you like the style. It's comfortable. It's something that you like to do. But then people will look at you like you're a criminal or like you're a thug. Right. And the thing is that you don't want to prejudge something. You do not want to prejudge something based on what you see. The thing is that you need to get to know the person. Exactly.
About that game.
I just thought they sound real ignorant. Just actually, saying that. I don't want my son to play that. He get thoughts in his head. Like, no, it's nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
But and
that's why we don't have games.
The worst thing I don't like is that they're more scared of their kids being gay or getting gay intentions over their kid being a murderer.
Exactly.
Like, seriously, I don't get that.
That's
I don't
crazy.
get that concept that I can shoot people and all this stuff like that. But the moment that somebody is a certain way or is whatever, that is the moment that I can't let my kids play because they're gonna get ideas. Like, seriously?
Back when we were growing up, we never got those quote-unquote ideas. There were, for instance, cartoons. There were cartoons like Tom and Jerry that would come on. They would be beating the crap out of each other with frying pans and shooting each other and bombing each other, Roadrunner and all them and all that stuff. We never thought about doing things like that. But see, they don't really show cartoons like that anymore because the parents fear that their children are going to imitate that. We've never imitated that growing up.
That's true.
You never seen us, like when we were growing up, you never seen, kids, that are at that age where they can get in and out of a vehicle on their own. You never seen us burn up in the car because we knew well enough to open the door if we got hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't public.
You having girls that's younger and younger having children, so they haven't been taught. So how can they teach their child? And they 14 years old. They can't teach anyone because they haven't been taught. The only thing they can teach them is what they're doing right now is to be ignorant.
Right.
The internet.
The thing is that also with women as well. Women, everything are being portrayed as as skimpy or whatever the word is. I hope I'm not using the wrong word, but it's like they're being with no clothes on and things like that. And yes, I understand Bayonetta is playing a part in that, but I'm just saying that like there's other people like a lot of celebrities and a lot of these, but they're being like shown as like reality TV show. They're being shown as ditzy and dumb and whatever and things like that. And girls want to be like that because of the fact that it's easy to get rich. If I get on a reality TV show, I can get my own clothing line. I can get all this stuff. Oh, I can make a sex tape. Oh, I should take nudes of myself so that way that one day I'll just get popular out of nowhere if I get famous and then I get all this paparazzi on me because I love attention. The thing is that, seriously, it's just that there's just different portrayals. Like, who says it? Hobson, the rapper, he says, I feel like they brainwashed us a lot with a lot to even notice that we're really stuck in the box.
Mm-hmm.
It's always influence, and it's influence based on what people say. So usually we follow what our parents did or what our parents said, and then there's some of us that just completely hated our parents and completely wish to be the opposite of that, So really, either way, it's just like, I don't know. The thing is that in this life, we have to change. We have to change, and it all starts with our perceptions and to stop prejudging things. And judging is the number one reason why we still have all this stuff. It's there. Racism is still here. It's ridiculous that we're in 2014 and racism is still here.
Exactly.
That it's ridiculous that homophobia is still here.
It's not so much ridiculous to me because you got to understand people that you once owned can never be your equal. So when people wrap their mind around that, then it wouldn't be as ununderstandable. You know what I mean? When you could own a man and then years later set him free, you will never look at him as, okay, he's just as equal
Equal.
to me as I am. It's like someone that, like a slave having the same religion as a slave master. Y'all praying to the same person. Who answers are going to get answered first? Who prayers are going to get answered first? If y'all praying to the same God at the end of the day. So I mean, you're right. The perception is still there. The perception is always going to be there. But people got to be honest and real with themselves. People are covert or overt racist today, especially here in America. You know what I mean? They want to be down, but at the end of the day, it's convenient for them to be down. But when it's no longer convenient for them, they can always back away and have the American dream. Whereas African Americans in this country, we never had an American dream. We always had the American nightmare. And I'm not saying that just to say, well, the white race is bad or this race is bad. I'm just pointing to facts. So when you're dealing with the facts, you can't refute it. Everything else will fall to the wayside.
Yeah. That's it.
But anyways, I just feel like it's not gonna be an easy. Nobody ever said it was gonna be an easy road, and it could take millions and millions of years, and we're gonna be gone, way gone before we could even assume or even think. I think everybody is always equal in death. That's it. We live and we die, and that's what we all have in common. We breathe air. That's all we have in common.
What is it? Tupac's mom. She said everybody has an entry date and an exit date.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is that I guess this actually completely concludes our episode that we had on this.
I got something else.
Go ahead, Lynn. I mean, I'm not concluding the episode just yet. I was just saying. Go ahead.
Well, it's basically about North American PSN. So, also Trent, I want to let you know you're going to get pools in your Sims 4 as a form of DLC too. So,
cool. So he's getting the pools now.
They're getting pools.
Yeah.
But and you're getting pools in your Sims 4.
Will they get swimwear?
Oh, I don't know
about
about
swimwear. They're going.
I don't know.
They have to. I would not assume that they wouldn't.
No, they'll be skinny dipping in the Sims 4.
Probably. Somebody's gonna find a mod to make it happen.
Probably. So the pools will be added in November. So but yeah. Anyway, what I was going to say is that North American PSN is offering $15 credit for $100 spent. So basically, those who spend at least $100 in the PlayStation Store using SEN Wallet by October 28th will receive a code for a $15 credit. Codes will be distributed by November 7th by email or system notification, and they must be redeemed by December 5th. So purchases made on digital pre-orders count the same as any other, meaning people can put money down on titles like Dragon Age Inquisition and Far Cry 4 and receive their $15 credit before the game's release.
Oh, that's cool. So you don't need to be like a PlayStation credit card member, right?
Yep, I'm assuming.
Okay.
And you can only receive one voucher for this promotion.
Oh, that sucks. You could totally take advantage. It would be like you make your own, buy 25 games, get 2 free.
You already paid for them anyway.
Basically.
Yeah. But oh my God. Oh wow. Well, today's episode was actually very, like, everybody talked. Everybody.
Denny and Thuggy.
Denny slept through it, poor thing.
Thuggy, I don't know.
Yeah, Denny probably sleep.
Yeah.
I was surprised. But come on, it's like. I don't even. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning where he's at.
I just want to put out a disclaimer too that for people to not feel, to not basically don't look at this as somebody is picking on you, because we're not picking on anybody. We're merely,
No, Lynn. I'm not gonna let you do that. You stand by what you said. Stand by your words.
No, I am. I'm just saying.
Whoever can't deal with what we said, we are talking about facts. You know what I mean? At the end of the
I
day,
know.
whoever butt is hurt over it or can't deal with it, then they need to not watch the show at this particular point. We are all individual people. There's no manuscripts or scripts written here, and you just have to deal with it. Stand by what you believe in, man. You don't have to apologize for how you feel. That's how you feel. You stand by it. No one can tell you any different.
Yeah. That's like when you buy your games. Don't listen to anybody else when you buy your games. If you want to buy some games, buy your games.
I said
I don't
the
read
majority
reviews.
of people.
I
Yeah,
don't
me
read
either.
reviews on
Me either.
games.
Yeah.
Will.
Look, I'm gonna say that I am one of the people that look. The thing is that you gotta understand my situation. Since I can't get games like that, I need to know that this game is this way or that way.
That's
the
fine.
thing is that personally, I wouldn't have gotten Destiny if it actually had review scores, but it didn't get it until late. So I felt like, oh, I might as well get it. I haven't paid for it fully, so I might as well. I could have just transferred that something else. Oh, Kuuppon says I'm okay with all you guys. What all you guys said. All right, thank you. If only the whole world can see it like you can.
Hey, we're glad you're still
I'm
here.
glad you're still here. I mean, I
Exactly.
hope we didn't bore you to death. We didn't. And Bawse, she says, "You're right. No need for apologies. No apologies."
Right.
So yeah, stand by what you said. Like Bawse said, we stand by what we say. We talk real here on this show, and there's going to be times where we will agree, and there's going to be times where we will disagree. And the thing is that that's what makes this show unique and raw and whatever. It's just that we're not attacking a company. Like, we attack companies sometimes, but it's only when we feel that they are wrong. And sometimes it can be a complete one-sided battle where somebody disagrees, and sometimes it could be a unanimous thing, and sometimes it could just be, divided. But the thing is here at Gamers Nation, we personally, in this channel, when I created it with the sole intention that I didn't care what background you came from. I don't care what is. The only thing that I cared about is that you were a gamer, you were passionate about it, and the fact that whatever. I love to be disagreed upon. Sometimes, if somebody's hurt my feelings, then it's fine. But I mean, no, then it's not fine. But then normally, I love the fact that there are people with different opinions. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, because it means that that the world is not so. I don't know. I don't know what.
GameStop.
Gamefly.
I don't know what else. Hold on. What else
Super Smash Brothers. Super Smash.
Look, I ain't mad about that. I ain't even mad. Go ahead.
Y'all see that is when he started to raise his voice, and when I said Smash Brothers.
No, I didn't mean it. No. If you were saying Super Smash Brothers sucks or something, then you would get a raise. But that's all I'm saying. When I talk about a game, normally I don't want to talk badly about a game until I officially play it. When I play it and I don't like it, then I can say whatever the hell I want about it, and it's strictly my opinion.
Watch Dogs.
Hate it. I don't care.
Destiny story.
I didn't like it. But I'm sorry, but it still had a better story than Destiny. That's all I'm saying. I said story. And everybody can agree, because I don't want to pay 10 years worth of story. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I don't care. Destiny, what? Whatever.
Oh my gosh.
This is approved by Will.
See, everybody wants to make. I guess that's the thing now. Everybody wants me to die on live on camera here. Like we finally get Will a heart attack. Who did it? Who gets the point? Anyways, Super Smash Bros. Midnight release for the 3DS. Be sure to be at your local GameStops or
Fantasy Life.
Gamefly it and wait.
Or Gamefly and wait for the Wii U version. I don't care.
Gamefly and wait
on Gamefly.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. But I'm afraid. I'm scared that people don't actually lose those games. They're so small.
Yeah.
They are. Like the Vita games too.
I'd be scared. And especially since they don't give you a case for it. You know,
They do.
you have like the little.
They give you like.
They give you like a
some-
package.
Yeah, they give you like some.
Yeah, but anyways, we're gonna end this show. I think this is the longest episode we had in a while, actually.
Oh boy.
We had the majority of the
Wow.
members here, so yay! So yay! Praise God! I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm sorry. So we're gonna end this with the advertise yourself bit of the show, and then we're gonna have Dirty's final comment. All right, so here we go, Dirty. Start thinking it up when everybody starts advertising themselves. So here we go. We're going to start with you, Dirty. Dirty, advertise yourself.
Hi, YouTube. This your boy Dirty. You can catch me on YouTube at the Old Dirty 33. I have another YouTube channel where I show off vinyl records. I collect vinyl music, rap, Dusty's R&B, jazz, you name it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to check that out, go to Dirty Vinyl Play, and you'll see me there on that channel.
All right, Dirty. Go ahead. Check Dirty out. Next, we got Brooklyn Bawse. Advertise yourself.
What's good, YouTube? It's Brooklyn Bawse. You can find me at Brooklyn Bawse on YouTube. You can also find me on Twitter at Bawse Gamer 101 for gameplay, game reviews, game previews, let's play, everything related to gaming. You can find that on Brooklyn Bawse.
Brian, you have a copy.
Peace.
All right. Daddy, I know you're asleep, but advertise yourself. All right, we're going to move on to Lynn. Advertise yourself.
Hey guys, this is Lynn, aka iPod One Reviewer here on YouTube. As well, you can check out my blog, iPod1Reviewer.blogspot.com. And yeah, I do podcasts too. I mean, kind of like a podcast. So, but I'll have to get some more of that stuff together later. But follow me on Twitter, iPod1Reviewer.
Follow. Make sure to follow iPod One Reviewer for Lynn. Next, we got Ms.K. Advertise yourself.
This is your girl, Ms.K, aka 219 Gary IND. Y'all know me. Hit me up on my YouTube page. And last but not least, go get this game, Shadow of Mordor.
Highly recommended. Highly recommended.
Yeah, highly recommended.
All right, Trent, advertise yourself.
I'm Trent from the Trent Network with no videos. Yeah, same.
One day he will put.
One day, Trent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be Sims 4 videos.
It will
Sims
have
4.
videos again one day.
Yeah, Lynn wants to see Sims 4 gameplay, so you might as well.
Yes. Sims.
Next, we have Thuggy Plus. Advertise yourself. God, that hurts.
What's up? It's your boy Thuggy Plus. That's the sign of the word. Really didn't talk too much, but I was playing the game the whole time, really. But
What were you playing?
I'm playing on the One Piece game on the 3 years.
Awesome.
Okay.
Will. Advertise yourself.
Yes! Okay, thank you. Thank you. Now I don't have to do it. Okay. Hi, I'm Will. One of the hosts here. I do have other channels if you guys want to see. I am currently doing a playthrough of Shadow of Mordor, and I'm putting up the videos as I go along. So if you guys want to watch Shadow of Mordor gameplay, go follow the Will of Gaming, all one word. And if you guys want to see vlogs from like 4 years ago where I was a complete and utter mess, go to Dark Ruler 1030 and then you'll see a whole bunch of hot mess there. And also be sure to follow this channel, subscribe to this channel, like, share videos from this channel, love us. And if you guys want to be a guest on a future episode, be sure to leave it in the comments, whatever, so you can be part of the advertise yourself and then stuff like that. So yeah, so we may not get many viewers, we may still be a small channel, but hey, we like to talk we're gamers. We like to talk about games. We like to do all this stuff like that. And don't be nervous. It's like family here. We're amongst family here. So, yeah, so be sure. We always look at everybody, even if we don't know you, as family. So thank you guys so much for watching, and see you on Friday. Peace!
Bye,
All
guys.
right. Before we head out, I got some news. Have anyone in YouTube land or here seen Stevie Wonder's new awesome home he just purchased?
No.
No.
You can't see it.
You know what?
Oh!
Final comment.
We will see y'all later.